Hello and welcome to the podcast. How are you?
Hello.
I mean,
Hello.
I'm okay.
Just trying to get a mic on for the broad still.
I've got a bone to pick with
Broad is
Yeah.
on.
I'm off it.
some of the people
Me too.
that
Why?
Not in.
listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
No, look, let me just say at the top of the show,
Top of the show.
nobody likes a snitch.
Nobody likes a snitch. In fact, I'm protesting.
Old Pooh Hands has been caught red-handed.
We were actually just winding you up and having a joke when you stormed out about it, and someone's gone on your little fan page and tried to dob Clint in.
Did
No, it was
they?
Clint. It was Clint. Didn't you hear it? It was Clint.
This is the
I'm
aircon
off it.
debate yesterday.
No, we're not doing it again, though. I'm bored of it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
bored of the carry-on.
No.
But we had a little bit of a joke yesterday, and we said, don't tell Jace, and then they went on Jace's fan page and said, Jace, guess what Clint did?
I knew anyway. So,
Well,
what are
didn't.
you doing?
You knew
didn't.
what?
You had no idea.
You knew what?
I knew Clint would have been behind it.
Oh,
Oh, as if you were pointing the finger at anyone that would look your way.
I don't
We're not doing it again.
I don't like a rat.
No, I don't like
No.
that.
I'm right or die till the end.
exactly.
I don't know who
You got
you
And
the
are.
very
especially
body.
if we're
You're all
teasing
good.
Jace, just let us tease.
Yeah, I'm off it. I'm off the whole thing.
There was a couple of people who were commenting "snitch" to whoever commented. the
Good.
most. Respect that.
Snitch.
Snitches get stitches.
What did they get?
You know what? I might
Threatening
protest.
from you.
Well, it's true. That's what they say in prison. So what goes here? Prison rules are show
Who
rules.
do you think would last in prison out of us?
Not
Me.
me. I'd be first out.
You'd be shivved.
Yeah,
Gone.
I'm
Yeah.
done. See ya.
You know what? You'd be that little crier on what's the Morgan Freeman movie?
Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank.
Yeah.
You know when they
Oh,
watch him
that's
get off
such
the
a
bus?
good movie.
Yeah.
When they watch him get off the bus, Clint would be that one that would burst into tears, and they'd be like, "Yeah, look at him, little bitch."
But I would be more white collar prison, so I'd be on the farm.
Playing tennis.
No, I reckon you'd be high end maximum. security.
Reckon?
Yeah, you'd be involved in something.
Yeah, involved in a
You would have
scandal.
tried to help a mate bury something or someone.
Yeah, I'm there to have a good time. I'm going to prison having
he'd
fun.
be he would actually be at home.
Well, you've got the haircut for it.
You know
right
what?
now.
You'd be a reoffender. You know where you get out and you go, "This is not
Welcome
for me
back."
out here." Yeah. You know what? I'm going to
I'll head
reoffend
back.
so I can go back and see my mates. You imagine him near the weights having a dart?
That's where I can picture him.
Yeah.
In the
the chain.
jumpsuit.
Yeah, you'd be running the place. Absolutely. Lowen,
What?
women's prison. How long you reckon you'd last?
Orange is the new black.
I'm obsessed with prisons. I love watching prison shows, but I wouldn't last very long.
Nah, you'd be with me. We'd be crying in the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be.
The food would get me. The menu looks limiting.
It's a
also-
shitty bed.
I need 2 pillows to sleep.
Do you only get one?
Yeah. That'd be
that's
my
rough.
issue. I mean,
Do you
many
reckon-
issues.
Do you reckon they'd let me take my Acosa pillow in?
No.
What about your spinal ease?
Yeah, EZE. Yeah.
Did you finish watching Unlocked?
You know what?
You
Actually,
got bored?
I got
It's a long series. They could cut 2 episodes out.
yeah, I got bored of it just from like all the prisons, like like just the constant swearing and like just them trying to do their hardcore prison talk. And I was
Have
just,
you heard yourself back on this podcast?
Yes.
You're a guttermouth. Why are you?
No. But I just like on that prison show, it's just like, the hardcore like.
Yeah, they're murderers. They're bad. They're. But I quite like some of them. They won me over. The little guy. who you haven't finished.
Were you attracted to them?
No, I was just like, they're not bad people. Some of them have just done bad things. They're not bad people.
No, but I think if they killed someone, I'm gonna go on a limb and say
not the
they
murderers.
are
They're
a
not
bad
murderers.
person.
They're not murderers. They're not murderers. Some of them have just done bad things. Not murdering though. Nothing too bad.
Your Honour, it just got out of hand.
Got carried away. But some of them were
That's
like,
like Brody's weekend.
Would you take a plea? Like, because that's the other thing. You know when they're like,
Oh, yeah.
hey, take a plea, do 2 years, or you do the court case, you couldn't end up doing 15.
I know someone that had 5 charges and took a guilty plea on one.
Oh, I
And they dropped
know
the
those
others.
too, Lauren.
Yeah, do you have to allocute?
What's that?
Do you have to allocute?
What do you mean?
Well, is that a part of the plea deal?
Execute? No.
Allocute.
Allocute.
Essentially,
What do you mean?
confess and admit to your crimes.
No,
Or can
no,
you
I
just
think,
say,
I think it's more like if you plead, well,
I've
technically
never
it
heard
is.
of
If you
allocute.
plead guilty,
Yeah, you have to plead.
if you plead guilty, we'll give you 2 years. If you plead innocent, we're going for 15.
I'm not taking anyone down with
but,
that.
but you might be free. Like, God, that's a roll of the dice, isn't it? Do you
But you
suck it
have
up
to
and do
you
2
have
years?
to accept that label of I'm guilty. I
Yes,
did it.
yeah.
Which is that would fuck you later in life.
What, you're trying to get a job at like Starbucks or something, and they're like, hey, you did 2 years at Shawshank.
You're guilty. You said you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know it wasn't a bad. Like you're not a bad person.
No, not. I hope you can make a macchiato.
You just did a bad thing.
Yeah.
I don't want you stabbing someone with a frappuccino straw. Ali, where was your first job?
My first job, where was I? I got fired, I think. They just never texted me back. It was at like a clothes shop. And then I went to a really fancy place at a golf course, and like the Sheraton Mirage, Port Douglas.
Wow.
I worked there for like 3 years on
Doing
the golf
what?
course.
On the golf course. What'd you do?
Yeah.
Caddy.
Yeah, I was a little golf porter and worked in the pro shop.
Can you play golf?
No. So I do that.
See, I would hope that the person working in the pro
Yeah.
shop,
I can
would
swing
play
if I
golf.
need to.
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I walked in, like I'd want you to know the difference between the balls.
Well, yeah, I could do that.
You know the difference between the balls?
No, but that's all right. I also used to
Fake it
drive
till
the
you make
drinks cart,
Oh, I love
Oh,
that.
yes.
Oh, I love that.
and I used to do the brekkie buffet.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. That's strong.
Where was this?
At my first job, like proper job, at the Sheraton in Port Douglas.
Oh, I stayed at the Sheraton in Porter.
There's some,
Nice,
there's
isn't
some,
I've
like,
stayed there too.
there's some places I go, it's interesting someone's decided to work here. Like, you know, like at a shop, like I dated a girl that worked at a kids' drawing shop at the airport. Sold like kids' books and stuff. And I was like,
A kid's drawing shop.
like
What's a kid's
arts and
drawing
craft
shop?
and shit like that at
At
the
the
It's
airport.
like, is this
But I was
a
just
Selling
job?
scissors at the airport.
But I was like, to go to work at the international airport, then you've got to clear security. You've got to deal with the airport. Like, just, you know, go get a job at Westfield.
Or in those little shops
Like, it just makes no sense.
that are quite niche, and it's like, is this a job or is this your career? Is your career working in an arts and crafts shop? Is that what you wanted to do? Are you happy? Or they might be happy, and that's fine.
I'd
Different
say my
strokes.
first job shaped me as a person. I worked in an old school butcher shop, and they were, of
course you
with
did.
like
With knives.
wear the funny little
40-year-old,
hat?
probably ex-con type areas, and I learned a lot about myself and life and
Like
the world.
what? Like what?
Just a lot of stuff. I remember I accidentally bumped one of the guys. I can't even remember his name now. And he was the old grumpy bastard. And because you used to have to like carry trays behind them and like chicken
Oh, yeah.
carcasses and
Yeah,
stuff.
behind.
Yeah, and behind your chef, that type of thing, but in the butcher shop. And I accidentally like knocked his foot, and he wasn't actually cutting anything at the time. But he said, "If you do that again, I'll be butchering you next." And like looked me square in the eye with the knife. I'm like, and I was like 14 and 9 months. or
How'd you
something.
go around the animal carcasses?
Oh yeah, fine.
The smell?
Yeah, you get kind of used to it. To be honest.
My mum worked in the
But
butcher.
yeah, you learn a lot about yourself in the butcher shop. A lot.
I always thought about a life in butchery.
were you wearing gloves?
Yep, gloves.
Good meat.
Yeah, high quality.
Did you get to take home like?
Yeah, they'd always give you sausages, or your mum would come in, and then all of a sudden they were the worst people ever to work for, and then your mum would come in, and they looked like angels. So then you went home.
Oh yes.
So
Yes.
it's really about that you could never cry foul because they're like, no, it doesn't appear that way.
No,
Oh,
Jimmy's lovely. Jimmy was so
Yeah,
nice. He
exactly.
gave me a spare porterhouse. Yeah.
But he held me under the buzzsaw and said, "I'll chop your head off." Like, oh, okay, yeah, thanks for that.
You
Jimmy.
probably deserved it.
yeah, probably deserved it. To be fair.
I could go a nice steak. I like a Scotch fillet.
I was cooking steaks in the barbecue the other night, and the barbecue ran out of gas.
Oh,
Like 2 minutes.
Oh!
2 minutes after I put it on, and I went in to put on the rest of the food, and I came out, and it should have been time to flip the steaks.
No.
And it was off.
So you know how
Fully off.
we've spoken on this show before about like if there was only some sort of way of knowing how much gas
Yep.
is in the bottle. I bought it. There was one at Bunnings.
thing?
The thing. I bought the thing at Bunnings. So you attach it from the pipe to the gas bottle.
Yeah.
And it's got a gauge and it tells you how much gas is left in the gas bottle.
That's handy.
clever.
Yes.
I'll take two.
I have 13 Ks of petrol left. I don't think I'm going to make it home.
we'll go to the
You'll-
petrol station.
You would definitely make it home.
She's got you there.
I just feel as though it's worth running the gauntlet.
100%.
You're
It's
in
not
South
13
Melbourne. There's a petrol
Ks away.
station on
I'll
every
give you a hot
corner.
tip, Clint. There'd be a secret 10Ks. Underneath.
I think there is a secret
There's
10K,
a secret
but,
10K
Oh,
buffer.
100%.
But you remember when I ran out of petrol on Glenferrie Road?
Yeah.
That's right.
I thought there was a secret 10Ks and there wasn't.
I've
I
never,
reckon.
Okay, so just fix it before the problem arises. You've
I
got
reckon
the
he's going to get
opportunity
home. I reckon he'll get home.
Speaking
Definitely
of
get
getting the
I
opportunity,
just feel like I want to give it a burl, just getting
Give it a
home.
bell. Live a little.
And you know what? I might even go through the tunnel as well.
Live a little.
oh, you'll be fine.
And then when you get home,
You could
4
drive for
Ks
3
from
days
home.
on that.
turn around and come back.
The annoying thing is you're going to do it, then Friday you'll be rushing to the airport and you'll be like, shit, now I've got to stop and I don't have time.
Yes.
I've
got
never
time
ran
today?
out of fuel.
I
I have.
question.
I call
You've
the
never run
RSCB.
out of fuel. You haven't lived.
No, I haven't run out
I
of
do
fuel
it.
either.
I do it once a year.
I
Can I
just
question?
do
Bad
it
for your
before I
car.
run out.
When
bad for
you
the car,
fill
yeah.
up, do you, like when you go to the petrol station, do you fill up?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, absolutely.
No.
I'm a fool
I just
every
get
time.
$40, $50
No.
in. That's
Why?
all I
Because you
do.
get bored?
Yeah, I
It's
just
a long
like,
time.
it just gets to 50. I'm like, that's enough.
No, I fill it up.
That'll get me through
No,
3 days.
I'm
Fill it
the
up.
same. I go to leave because I'm like, I'm bored at the pump, but then I'm like, no, I'm here now. Just fill it up.
Fill it up every
Oh,
time.
really?
See,
Hey,
I'm-
Jace.
Yeah.
Did you book your MRI?
Yes, I did.
Terrific. Proud of you. Well
Thank
done.
you very much. Early next week.
Terrific.
Thank you.
Put it in the diary.
The good thing with the diesel,
Yeah, I'm a diesel.
you know.
Oh, you
about-
can just put the thing on and let it go.
Tesla.
No. Do you
No.
know about the fast flow?
Yeah.
So there's fast flow diesel for trucks.
Yeah, but it's a bigger mouthpiece.
It is a bigger
isn't it?
mouthpiece. Yeah. Yeah.
I left my cap open
High
the other
flow.
day.
What?
I left my cap
You
and the
are
and the
a
cap.
shambles.
So the
Oh,
cap
no.
was hanging down
Oh, on the
and
stick.
the flap was out as
That's
well.
so embarrassing.
Double.
So
Our
that's
Uber
just
driver
scratch the
did
car.
that,
What
and
a
a guy
scratch the car?
started tooting the horn, and
Yeah.
they just wind down the window, and he goes, "Your cap's open,
Oh,
and
no.
your thing's hanging
I
down."
was, yeah.
Did you ever lose, like when I was young, Dad lost the cap, so we had the epoxy
No, it's
plastic
attached.
one?
Yes.
It's attached.
It's attached these days.
Yeah, but did you have the
some-
epoxy
one? Emergency
sometimes
one.
you leave it on the roof.
Yes,
That's where you put it.
yes. But you got the epoxy plastic orange one.
Yeah.
That yeah, we did that.
It is bad for your car though to let it run out of fuel.
I
'Cause
ran
it
out in my
starts-
mum's car.
It starts
Starts
sucking
all the
up
shit.
sediment from the petrol tank, and it's just if that goes through your engine, it's
Yeah.
bad.
You know what you'll need, Loz, being a
Yeah.
diesel? AdBlue.
What's AdBlue?
Oh,
Don't you charge yours?
no, we've had this conversation. No, I got two.
No, so I found out
we've
what
got two
AdBlue
family
is.
cars. Paul and I have 2 cars between us, and we switch and swap.
So AdBlue is this liquid you have to add
cleaner or
every
something.
year or so, and basically what it is
No, I've never done it.
it takes the edge off the diesel being admitted into the ozone.
Atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's conscientious
But
of
if
you.
you don't load up the AdBlue, the car won't start.
My battery's on the way out at the moment, and
How do you know?
because in these colder winter months in the morning when I go to start it, and it's been like this for a while, you start it and it chugs a little bit, then the engine cuts out, and then you just start it again, and it'll go. It'll always start the second time.
Hey.
Yesterday when I was leaving here,
Do you remember?
it took me
Oh no, I'll
took
say
me
one
3
word.
goes.
Do you remember this from your youth? The choke.
The choke.
No.
Pull the choke out a little bit.
Was that
choke.
the... Yeah.
On the cars. Pull the
On
choke
the
out a little
manual,
bit.
on the
Yeah,
manual,
yeah. Pull the choke
I
out a
know.
little bit to start the car.
Some
Yeah,
like
yeah.
lawnmowers still have that.
I was watching a show last night, and I can't remember what it's called. Doesn't matter. But geez, the bingo, what do you call them, overseas are wild.
Bingo locos.
You're watching a show.
Oh my god!
It was on the TV.
Bingo
It was
loco.
on the TV. I can't
Bingo
remember what
loco.
it was. Yeah.
We need to go to Bingo Loco.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Hang
my
on, what
god!
show
it
was
was
it
in
on?
a hall,
Yeah.
and it was wild.
Wait, was it on like?
It was on like a television,
Television
show.
show.
I don't think they're running any TV ads at the moment.
No.
No, but I don't know if that was a company. They're rival companies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bingo
great.
loco.
When's the next one?
Definitely July. It could be the last weekend of survey break
In Melbourne?
In Melbourne, yeah.
Well, let's
There's
go.
a couple more.
Want to go to Bingo Loco?
I want to go.
Yeah.
Let's go Bingo
It
Loco.
is
Let's
good
go.
fun. It's good fun.
Okay. All right. We're going to get out of here because yesterday was a massive day.
Yeah.
You guys didn't get out till 3, so let's get you out of here today. Have a great day, everybody.
Well done.
Yep.
Well done.
Well done to
I
you
thought
too.
you said hold on.
No.
Good on you
Yeah,
guys.
I thought he said hold on too.
Well
Yeah,
done.
hold on.
We really need subtitles for the podcast.
Hold on. Well done.
What do you say?
He said well hold.
Well done.